These are my first like real sets of primes. I own like a Rockanon a couple times in the past, but like it is impressive the sharpness that this lens has. And very quick, I'm gonna test out this 85 that I got as well from a secondhand market. A couple of my predictions, besides that these lenses are going to be really sharp, is I think I'm going to struggle with manual focus for a bit because these throws are so long. That's where I'm going to need to practice quite a bit. I think I'm really going to like this clean, like clerical look. Not just because I can use it on a whole bunch of different projects, but on those creative projects, I'm going to be able to really shift the look how I want using either the filters in the back, maybe some prism lens effects in the front, or other sort of natural modifications on set. But also in post, if I want to add some like really good film grain in After Effects or something, I'm really looking forward to having that. A couple of the zoom lenses I use a lot, of course, the 24-70 2.8. It's so good. It's so good for photography. And it's pretty strong for video as well. This 28-135 FE4, I mean, really great as well. Like, it looks clean and stuff. But the difference between a zoom and a prime is something I haven't really experienced yet. So I was really eager to get these Aureus primes and really test and compare like the sharpness quality at different focal lengths. Because I think these Aureus primes are just gonna blow me out of the water. So it's been about 2 weeks since I've gotten both these lenses, and yeah, I'm super stoked. They're great, they operate great, they look great. I've used them both on my FX6 that I'm shooting on right now, as well as my Sony a7 IV that I do both for photo and video. The footage you're seeing now is from really the first test shoot I had with these out in the wild, and they worked great. Me and my buddy Daniel were in love with them. We were geeking out. And so also that same weekend we shot a short documentary that'll be coming out in the next few weeks, and we were just really stoked with how they were looking. Like, we were planning on maybe renting some lenses, but I was like, dude, I'm getting these lenses, let's use them, and I'm so glad we did. Not only did the space we're in kind of elevate the storytelling and the image that we could create, like, these lenses just amplified that. It made it look super professional. I had a little fear of throttling the focus while I'm using it, because I'm usually used to lenses that have autofocus, not that I use them all the time, but I was just a little concerned with, because how long this is, I was like, oh, how hard is that just pulling focus by my hand? And I really didn't have a problem with it at all. The only problem is that the sensitivity of both these lenses are different for the focus throws, and that's just because they came from two different owners, I assume. And because I only have two lenses, there were definitely times the past couple of weeks where I wished I had that third option. So some footage you'll see in this short doc is actually me walking around with my A7 IV, just getting some short clips during the interview using this lens I'm using right now on my A7 IV, and it still looks great, and I think the footage is going to blend still pretty well. But we were shooting that interview pretty wide open. It might have been at T2 or a little wider, and this lens can only go to T2.8, and so it's not a big deal, right? Just some color grading is going to be able to fix that look adjustment, but I was really missing like a 35 or 50 that could really just give some variety with some of the shots. But I have found myself gravitating towards the 24 a lot. I like that wider look, and I like, you know, getting close with the 24, but also getting more of like that landscape shot, right? There's like 11 blades in the iris, so it looks very circular. And that just gives me these feelings of softness and warmth and like control, which I think is a really cool quality for the lens. I haven't played around too much with the light streaks. Those seem really cool. It's probably my mission coming up soon to get a really cool clip of utilizing the bokeh and the light streaks in the same clip. The problem is I don't have the full lens set, whereas if I went the direction of the Athenas, I'd be closer to having that lens set, or I probably would have the 5 lens set. I do think rocking 2 lenses is good enough in most situations. And also, dude, it challenges you to get out of your comfort zone of having that flexibility of multiple focal lengths. Because even just using primes instead of zoom like this is like, it's hard, but it's fun. And with these last 2 projects, I think it's been a really awesome experience to really push myself to utilize these primes. And I'm super excited to just keep pushing the limits of these lenses. I think I'm pretty biased because I bought these and I want to use them and make them really work for everything I'm doing. But I would definitely recommend them for someone who is looking to upgrade their look. Because I think as filmmakers and cinematographers, it can get easy to listen to the void of everybody's opinions and stuff and say, you need this, you need that. It's hard, right? All that chatter. Personally for me, these lenses have really like proven to me that, yeah, I can get a really good look. If I have an intention for how I want something to look, then yeah, get the gear that's gonna help you achieve that look. If that means owning it, if that means renting it, if that means, you know, favor from a friend, whatever. But regardless, this has been a great, fun experiment to test my knowledge, test my limits, and I'm looking forward to bring you guys more content like this as I continue my filmmaking journey. So like and subscribe. If you like the Aureus primes and how they look, maybe comment about what lenses I should try next. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.